Hey guys, I wanted to do a video that I have yet to do, and it is a favorite foundations video. So I wanted to give you 2 drugstore foundations and 3 high-end foundations that I am just simply loving. They are my go-to foundations, and I am about to fall. There we go. And so far they've been my staple foundations for the past couple of years. So I wanted to go ahead and talk about them. So let's get on into it. My first favorite foundation is Revlon Photoready. I love this foundation, and this is in the shade Cappuccino. This is my second bottle. Here's the first, and it's pretty much done. This is a medium to full coverage foundation. I love the fact that it's not a 100% matte finish. It's more of a semi-matte neutral finish. It's not a thin foundation, but it is a little liquidy. If I squirt some on my hand, it'll start to run down a little bit. So you have to be quick with how you want to use it. It dries at a really appropriate pace. It's not too fast, not too slow. So you have time to work with it and blend it into the skin. The one thing that I will say that I do not like about this, and I'll bring the bottle I've used before, is I can't access the rest of the product down at the bottom. The pump, I love the pump. I love the fact that it has a pump, but I'm going to have to break this off to get the rest of this product because there's just too much product down in the bottom for me in order for me to toss this. Another thing that I don't like is that I feel like it's not a well-loved product. It took me a while to find a new bottle. I went to Ulta, I went to CVS, I went everywhere, and I happened upon it at Target a couple weeks ago, and it was on clearance for $3. So that kind of scared me a little bit, so I may need to stock up so I don't run out, because this is one of my absolute favorite foundations. This is my go-to foundation. I love it. Then my next favorite drugstore foundation is another Revlon, and it's Revlon Colorstay. And this one is in 410 Cappuccino as well. But you notice here, this one's lighter than this one. This one I use in the winter time, and this one's more in the summer for me because I get darker in the summer. But I've only had this one for a couple of weeks, but I can already tell it's going to be a staple. If Revlon Photoready ever disappeared, I would just get this in the next shade down, or a lighter shade. This is the combination oily skin foundation. Combination oily skin formula. It dries rather quickly, so you want to work with it as soon as you get it out. It blends really, really well. It's not as runny as Photoready, but it is still a bit runny. When it sets onto your face, it sets. It stays there all day. 24-hour is accurate, even though I could be lying because I've never wore foundation for 24 hours, but long wearing is definitely accurate. So I really, really love this foundation. It dries to a natural semi-matte finish. It's definitely not matte, but I have setting powder to take care of that for me. So I really love these for drugstore staple foundations. My next 3 foundations are high-end, and I'll go ahead and get started with this one. This is the Clinique Acne Solution Foundation, and this is in the color, I think it's, Fresh Amber 08. When I was going through a period of breaking out at everything. I forgot that I was allergic to Neutrogena products. I hadn't used them since I was about 16 years old, which is about 10 years ago, so I forgot. So I used some Neutrogena face wipe or something, and my entire face swelled up and broke out. I had pimples all over my eyes and cheeks, and so I couldn't wear foundation until that inflammation settled down. Once it did, I said, I need to be careful with what I put on my face. And so I went to Sephora, and this was recommended to me, and this was a godsend. It has about, 0.2% or 0.5% salicylic acid, which is great. So it helps with the killing of the acne bacteria in your face or on your face. And this dries to a matte finish. This is definitely a matte finish, but it's not a matte finish that makes you look dry, which I love. The only con that I have about this is the way that it comes out, the dispenser. It looks, some of it came out a little bit. It looks like an eye drop container. Like you take it and you drop you drop, you know, eye solutions in your eye. So I don't like that part about it. I think it should be a pump, or I'd rather it just be a spout that you pour. I just do not like this squeezing thing at all. But excellent, excellent product, excellent formula. My next favorite, you guys are gonna laugh because if you remember a few videos back, I'm sure, I wanna say I'm about 90% sure that I slammed this product. I didn't like it, I thought it sucked. But it is the Urban Decay Naked foundation. This foundation grew on me because I was on my 100-day no-buy, so I had to use what I already had. So I started using this one a little bit more and found that it's okay. It's not too bad at all. Will I purchase it again? No. Is it a favorite? Yes, because it does what I need it to do. It covers all of my imperfections to the extent that I need them to be covered. It dries to a natural finish. There's no matte involved. There's no dewiness involved. It just shows my natural skin. The only thing I don't like is the scent. It smells like some kind of weird chocolatey scent almost. And I don't know if it's because it's like dark. Are they trying to make a joke? Does the light ivory one smell like vanilla? Like, I don't know. But I don't like the scent. I love the packaging. The packaging is very, very attractive. But will I buy this again? No, because I can get what I get from this in my Revlon products or even in my Clinique. But for what it's worth, if you would ask me, do I recommend Urban Decay Naked? Yeah, I would definitely recommend it for you or for someone else. I personally wouldn't purchase it again because I already have something that fulfills what this does. But I love this. It's a little runny, which I don't like, but it's medium to full coverage. You can definitely build this foundation. And then finally, we're gonna get to the holy grail for me, besides my Revlon. What, sweetie? Bailey's on the floor. And that is my MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. I love this foundation hands down. If you guys would have met me about 2 years ago, I would have told you I hated this foundation. I've had the same bottle for 2 years because I hated it for a really long time because I thought it made me look orange. But then my skin changed. Like the sun did something, I don't know, to where this works perfectly. I think this is what I'm wearing right now, and I think it looks pretty good. Oh, hello. There's Bailey. And this dries to a matte natural finish. I love that it has SPF 15 in it. I don't like that it doesn't have a pump, but I can deal with that. I'm totally fine with just pouring it on the back of my hand because it's not as runny as my Revlon and as the Urban Decay foundation. I'm a MAC girl at heart. My favorite high-end foundation is MAC. My favorite drugstore is Revlon, so these will be my holy grail products probably forever. I have yet to find something that beats this in terms of high end. Yes, I've tried almost everything under the sun. If you have any recommendations, leave them down below. I would love to hear them. But I'm extremely oily, and this foundation does not make me look like a disco biscuit, and I love it. If there's one thing that I can say is don't assume you know what shade you are. This looks orange in the bottle, but when I put it on and blend it into my skin, it color matches perfectly. So I would go to a MAC store and I would go and have someone color match you. Do not go on the MAC website and assume you know what's closest to your color unless you've purchased it before. But even then, if it's been a while, I would still go get color matched again. So when I'm done with this bottle, I'm gonna go get color matched again because I'm probably gonna be a little darker because summertime will probably be here, or springtime, you know, is here now and the sun's out a lot more. But yeah, those are my favorite foundations, drugstore and high-end. Just a quick mention to my setting powder that I always use. It's the Ben Nye Luxury Powder in Nutmeg. This is what I use for every single time I need to set my foundation. I will take it and swirl it in a little cup that I have set aside, and I swirl my brush in it and I just pat it onto my face. I don't swipe and I don't, you know, I just pat it onto my face and let it absorb into my skin. I love it. It's really cheap. This was like $5 to $7, and this is the smallest size, and I've been using it for about 3 months, and I've barely made a dent in it. So that's it. Those are my favorite foundations. I hope this was helpful to you guys. Leave any comments down below. Make sure you thumbs up this video and click that subscribe button for more videos just like this. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.